Abuse of centralization of power, manipulation of negative forces, and the imbalance of positive and negative powers in third dimension. This is our topic today. Positive and negative forces will always coexist in third dimension. But it is best if both these powers coexist in balance. But since eons, negativity has been ruling the planet with their policies of death and destruction. Negativity has been promoting control, manipulation, conflicts, divide and rule policies, abuse of nature, nature's resources, and the pain and suffering of the masses without care, concern, and also without any compassion. Excuse me. Now, what exactly is negative manipulation? Negative manipulation is a way to exercise influence over human mind and emotions, provoking actions and feelings that serve the manipulator's narrow personal or collective interests. It does not reflect the honest desires of the manipulated masses, and it contradicts public interests and fundamental human rights. Attempts have been made to manipulate all forms of negativity, whether it may be at physical level or emotional, mental, or spiritual level, even including the negativity in the realms of antimatter, nothingness, and in demonic forces and destruction. On earth, how these negative forces manifest? They manifest as unlimited supply of fiat currency, destroying a particular nation's currency and its economy, stock market manipulation, divide and rule, two-nation policies where one nation is sanctioned while the other nation is supplied with arms and weapons, and constant promotion of chaos, wars and destruction using taxpayers' money. Promoting negativity, favoring negative deeds, destroying values of a culture and a religion, and promoting radicalization and separating families and even nations. Currently, these are the forces, the negative forces, they are expanding and they are abusing the nature. Excessive digging for natural resources, cutting forest, acquiring lands, killing cattle, and organic farming, weather modifications, land and sea pollution is destroying the planet. Like Mussolini said, fascism is a merger of state and corporate powers. What is happening? Big corporations are providing funding to those who are in power in return for favors and suppressing the competition through lobbying. What is lobbying? Lobbying is influencing decisions made by legislators and regulatory agencies. The result is laws favoring some companies while hindering the others. When people are switching between the roles in corporations and also in regulator politicians, the result is always corruption. Now, who suffers? The people. Keeping public safe and happy, unfortunately, is no longer a primary goal of our leaders. The multinationals and corporations have taken over, whether it is agriculture, media, pharma, manufacturing, retail, and whatever else there is. In the guise of public interest, underneath there is always a collision between regulators and industries. There have been certain drugs causing serious harm and heart attacks, but they have been kept in the market for profit. 100,000 people every year are being killed by FDA approved prescription drugs. Recent developments are going in the direction where injections will be forced on you whether you like it or not. Indigenous lands are being grabbed. It is imperative for humanity to not comply with the laws which are against the free will of humanity. If you comply, then you are a part of the problem. Advantages of centralization of power or hierarchical structure are definitely there, as authority, control, clear direction, specialization, and promotion. But unfortunately, when there is an over centralization of power, it turns into abuse. While its advantages are being there, but disadvantages start rolling over as rigidity, manipulation of authority and control, lack of communication and disunity, disconnect of masses from top level management and politicians causes a strain on their relationships due to lack of autonomy. Faction, rivalry, and competition exceeds more than the mutual cooperation and considerable amount of corporate overheads increase to support the top management layer. Through centralization of power has its advantage, but in the long run it is open to abuse like it is happening. So that is the reason it is imperative for the humanity to understand and stand up for their own rights. A speedy awakening is necessary to stand up and to ask and demand decentralization of power and demand a multipolar world, not a unipolar world, so that the advancement of negative powers can be curtailed. So that unless it is done, the negative forces will be too powerful, too dominant. And this abuse of nature, resources, and humanity will continue to fall into excessive domination, control, and manipulation. It is necessary for humanity and for planet's survival. So that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Please share this video so that masses also become aware of their own rights and also what is happening on the planet. We should all be making effort, even if it's a little bit, to save our planet and our humanity. There have been good news coming lately, as the light of consciousness is increasing, and there is definitely some flaws in these new policies which are coming up, but we have to be tolerant. As the time goes, more and more solutions will crop up. And awakening is definitely on an individual level. What you create and how you are aware depends on you. What you ask for, what you demand in your hologram, and what you create will be a reality for you. So that's all for today. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe to my channel Anshu Sharma 90. Lots of love and light. Take care.